Central banks possess the power to create money from nothing. They manage inflation, debt, and liquidity silently, often deciding who prospers and who struggles. These hidden mechanisms impact every corner of the economy, from loans to mortgages, from corporations to individuals, shaping the financial fate of nations. Throughout modern history, central banks have engaged in covert bailouts, market manipulations, and secretive agreements. Policies affecting entire populations are often decided without transparency. These hidden strategies continue to influence global economies, consolidating wealth and reinforcing systemic inequalities. Digital currencies promise transparency but also enable centralization and surveillance. Central banks explore new technologies to monitor transactions and influence economies with unprecedented precision. The evolution of money brings both opportunity and risk, raising questions about privacy and autonomy. Scandals like the 2008 financial crisis show the hidden hand of central banks. Banks rescued, citizens burdened. Complex derivatives and secret operations highlight the opaque nature of global finance. Understanding these events exposes how power and money are closely intertwined. Some decisions may seem arbitrary, but insiders plan long-term strategies. Markets, crises, and interventions are part of broader schemes. Understanding the hidden logic behind these moves reveals how centralized financial power maintains control over nations. History repeats itself. Crises, bailouts, and market manipulations show patterns of power consolidation. Recognizing these cycles empowers citizens to understand financial risks and the unseen forces shaping economy. Technology reshapes central bank operations. AI, digital currencies, and automated policies could increase efficiency while centralizing control. Citizens must remain aware, as innovation changes the landscape of money and influence globally. Global crises often benefit a few, while the majority bears the cost. Central banks can mitigate or amplify these effects. Recognizing patterns allows citizens to anticipate risks and understand the true dynamics of economic power. Scandals, cover-ups, and secret bailouts highlight the opaque nature of central bank operations. Events that seem isolated often follow a broader, hidden strategy favoring elite interests, shaping markets and public perception. Hidden agendas, secret policies, and opaque decisions form the backbone of financial power. Recognizing these mechanisms unveils the true dynamics of money, control, and societal influence controlled by a few. History teaches that crises often favor the powerful. Central banks act behind the scenes, shaping outcomes. Recognizing these cycles helps citizens anticipate economic risks and understand the forces guiding markets. Power, money, and secrecy define central banks' roles. They influence governments, markets, and citizens, often without transparency. Awareness equips individuals to make informed economic decisions in a complex world. The dark truth behind central bank secrets affects us all. Recognizing patterns, history, and mechanisms empowers citizens to question authority, understand economic realities, and navigate financial systems wisely. The Federal Reserve, America's central bank, was established in 1913 with minimal public awareness. Legislative processes were opaque, leaving the population unaware of the power being centralized. Money printing, interest rate control, and banking oversight were now concentrated in the hands of very few individuals. The 1929 Great Depression revealed the destructive power of secret financial policies. Millions lost savings, jobs, and homes, while insiders exploited chaos. Central banks had the ability to intervene, yet often allowed crises to benefit certain elites. Understanding history uncovers patterns repeating even today. Financial crises are sometimes orchestrated. By controlling interest rates and credit flows, central banks can engineer instability, creating opportunities to reshape economies in favor of select elites. Awareness of these mechanisms is crucial to understanding how power and wealth are maintained globally. Behind closed doors, councils debate interest rates, quantitative easing, and monetary policies. Decisions impacting millions are made in private chambers. Understanding these hidden processes reveals the extent to which centralized financial power can dictate economic outcomes. Gold and foreign reserves are hoarded, often hidden from the public eye. These reserves provide control over national economies, influencing currency values, trade, and global markets. The secrecy surrounding them reinforces centralized authority and elite power structures. Economists and activists warn about central bank secrecy, yet real change is slow. Resistance faces immense institutional power. Awareness is the first step in questioning policies, educating the public, and challenging opaque systems that influence daily life. Money is power, and central banks wield both. Their influence extends beyond finance, impacting governments, societies, and daily life. Recognizing this control is crucial to navigating modern economies and understanding hidden forces shaping the world. Public awareness is the first defense. Learning the history, mechanisms, and hidden policies of central banks enables informed decisions. Knowledge reduces vulnerability to systemic manipulation and empowers financial literacy. Debt cycles are engineered to maintain control. Loans, interest, and repayments are intertwined with central bank strategies. Understanding these systems exposes the invisible chains binding ordinary citizens to global financial structures. Gold, reserves, and secret investments provide leverage over nations. Control over tangible and intangible assets ensures influence beyond visible markets. The secrecy of these holdings sustains centralized authority. Digital currencies and AI monitoring may expand oversight. Transparency promises are mixed with centralized control, raising questions about privacy, autonomy, and future economic freedoms for ordinary citizens. Understanding hidden policies is essential for financial literacy. Knowledge allows citizens to navigate debt, interest, and currency dynamics while questioning opaque institutions influencing everyday life. Technology will continue to reshape central banking. AI and automation may increase efficiency, but also consolidate control. Citizens must remain vigilant as financial landscapes evolve with hidden oversight mechanisms. Stay aware. Question authority. Understand the forces shaping money, power, and society. Knowledge is the first step to breaking the cycle of secrecy and control, revealing the hidden truths of global finance. Central banks were born from secret agreements and hidden agendas. Elites created systems to control nations through debt and currency. Citizens rarely understood the consequences. History shows us that these institutions have quietly manipulated markets for decades, enriching the few while keeping the many in cycles of dependency. Interest rates are tools of control, subtly guiding economies. Governments borrow, citizens pay, and financial elites profit. Manipulating credit and debt ensures dependence while consolidating power. These levers are invisible to most, yet they dictate the rhythm of global finance and influence social stability worldwide. International institutions like the IMF and World Bank often coordinate with central banks, shaping global finance. Policies may favor wealthy nations, leaving developing countries vulnerable. The complexity and secrecy of these networks keep ordinary citizens unaware of the true forces driving world economies. Citizens enter cycles of debt unknowingly. Loans, mortgages, and credit systems are influenced by central bank policies. Dependence on these systems ensures continued control, often favoring insiders while perpetuating societal inequality and limiting financial freedom for the majority. Central bank policies ripple worldwide. Inflation, devaluation, and interest rates influence lives from Asia to America. Citizens rarely grasp the underlying systems, yet they are subject to their effects daily, reinforcing global economic hierarchies and dependence. Digital monitoring expands central bank influence. Every transaction could be tracked. Technology promises efficiency, but also unprecedented control, raising ethical and privacy concerns. The future of money may come with hidden oversight. Many central bank operations remain classified. Only insiders know the full extent of hidden policies and secret dealings. This secrecy ensures concentrated power, leaving the public with limited understanding of global financial mechanisms. Central banks' global influence extends through trade, interest rates, and currency valuation. Every decision reverberates worldwide, impacting daily life in subtle but profound ways. Knowledge empowers citizens to see the hidden threads.